Night's embrace. Laughter echoes on the street. Dressed to impress, they clutch their phones, their fingers flying across screens as anticipation bubbles within them. Each text sent is a spark, igniting the promise of a thrilling night at a party. Their youthful energy transforms the ordinary street into a runway of dreams and expectations. Soft light fills Sophia's bedroom, casting a delicate glow as she meticulously applies her makeup. A genuine smile blossoms on Sophia's lips as she gazes at her reflection, anticipation sparkling in her eyes. Her fingers dance across the phone screen, a flurry of excited texts exchanged with Isabella and Valeria about the party. The atmosphere in the room is light and carefree, buzzing with the sweet thrill of excitement. Shadows play gently across Sophia's face, hinting at the vibrant night that awaits her. Soft lamplight bathes Isabella's bedroom, where clothes explode across the bed like a vibrant, chaotic dream. Isabella, caught in the throes of youthful anticipation, holds up a sequin top, its glitter momentarily catching the light. With a sigh, she discards the top, the sound echoing slightly in the otherwise quiet room. Lily leans against the door frame, her presence a silent observation, a knowing smile gracing her lips. The air shimmers with the unspoken excitement of the night ahead, thick and intoxicating as perfume. In the soft glow of her apartment, Valeria primps, a subtle head bob, revealing a private rhythm. Her fingers smooth stray hairs, her movements practiced yet infused with anticipation. Though a touch more refined, the familiar spark of excitement dances in her eyes. A subtle smile plays on her lips, hinting at the thrilling possibilities the night holds. Valeria pauses, catching her reflection, a silent promise of adventure gleaming in her gaze. In the quiet suburb of Florencio Varela, the girls arrive before an unassuming house, its ordinariness unsettling under the cloak of night. No music spills into the street, no festive lights break the darkness. An eerie stillness hangs in the air. A silent house, devoid of any sign of celebration, begins to sow seeds of unease among them. A sense of foreboding deepens as they stand at the threshold, the ordinary facade concealing unknown mysteries. The girls cautiously step inside the house, the threshold seeming to whisper warnings. Sparse furnishings cast long, eerie shadows in the dim light, the silence amplifying the sense of foreboding. A group of men, hardened by life and menace, stand like statues within the room, their presence instantly chilling the air. The temperature seems to plummet as their cold expressions lock onto the girls, a silent threat hanging heavy. The atmosphere shifts, the air thickening with an unspoken danger that promises a sinister turn. The house's interior is a grotesque tableau of chaos. Every object overturned, every corner violated, faces contorted in raw terror. The girls are caught in a brutal onslaught, their bodies defenseless against merciless blows. Each attacker moves with chilling precision, every gesture designed to inflict maximum pain and despair. The air vibrates with the harrowing sound of screams, a symphony of suffering echoing through the shattered space. In the heart of the carnage, the scent of fear and violence hangs heavy, suffocating any hope of escape. The brutal scene unfolds, a stark reminder of the fragility of innocence against calculated brutality. Inside the house, a man raises his phone, the screen glowing with a sinister light as he live streams. The phone's camera becomes a silent witness, capturing the raw terror etched on the girls' faces. The live stream reveals the men's cruelty, their actions amplified by the cold, unblinking eye of technology. Each second broadcast is a stark testament to the violation, a digital record of their inhumanity. In the cold glow of phone screens, faces are illuminated, each a silent witness to the unfolding brutality. Eyes widen in disbelief, reflecting scenes of horror playing out in real time. A spectrum of reactions flickers across their faces, shock, disgust, and a morbid fascination that holds them captive. The digital window becomes a mirror, reflecting the darkness and the disturbing allure of the spectacle. The house stands as a haunted echo of its former self, Its once cozy interior now a landscape of destruction and despair. Shadows writhe like phantoms across the walls, each dark shape a stark reminder of the violence that has stained these rooms. The air hangs heavy with dread, an oppressive weight that smothers every corner of the shattered home. An ominous tableau of a shattered past, where every broken piece whispers tales of what has been lost and what can never be recovered. Screams rip through the night, shattering the silence around the house. The chilling sounds of chaos escape from within, a symphony of terror echoing into the darkness. Neighbors gather outside, their faces a canvas of fear and apprehension. Illuminated by the stark moonlight, a palpable sense of dread hangs heavy in the air as they exchange uneasy glances, each grappling with the unfolding horror. Hesitation paralyzes them, caught between the instinct to help and the fear of what lies inside. The unspoken question hangs in the balance: to call for help or remain silent witnesses to the night's unfolding tragedy. The door bursts open under the force of the police, splintering into fragments. A scene of carnage unfolds within the house, a silent testament to brutality. The three girls lie still, their bodies bearing the unmistakable marks of torture. A chilling tableau of loss and violence fills the once familiar rooms. Inside the house, forensic investigators move with cold precision, their presence a stark contrast to the chaos that remains. Gloved hands sift through the wreckage, each movement deliberate as they collect fragments of the night's unraveling. Scattered phones litter the floor, silent witnesses holding untold stories and secrets within their shattered screens. Weapons glint ominously in the dim light, their cold steel hinting at the brutal violence that stained these walls. Subtle clues emerge from the disarray, whispers of pre-planning suggesting a sinister design beneath the surface of chaos. Inside the bustling police station, detectives gather around monitors, their faces lit by the eerie glow of livestream footage. Each frame is scrutinized, every pixel analyzed, in a desperate search to identify viewers and active participants. In the corner, digital forensics experts work tirelessly, their fingers dancing across keyboards in a race against time. Deleted data becomes their battleground as they strive to uncover hidden truths within the digital wreckage. Under harsh fluorescent lights, the interrogation room feels sterile and cold, shadows stretching long across the tense space. Detectives face the suspects, weary faces, set against defiant glares, a silent battle waged in expressions. The air thickens with each unanswered question, hesitation and evasion hanging heavy in the silence. Despite the wall of silence and half-truths, the detectives press on, their unwavering expressions betraying nothing. News of the crime erupts across the internet, a digital wildfire consuming every screen. Faces glow with the cold light of breaking news, each headline a fresh wave of shock. A collective gasp echoes through the digital world, a symphony of disbelief and horror. Outrage boils in the comment sections. Grief hangs heavy as the world grapples with devastating loss. The streets of Buenos Aires surge with life as thousands march, a unified river of faces flowing through the city's arteries. Banners dance overhead, a kaleidoscope of color against the stark reality of their cause, each sign a voice in the collective roar. The ground trembles under the rhythmic pounding of feet, a relentless drumbeat of protest echoing through the avenues. A chorus of voices rises, raw and impassioned, as the protesters chant in unison, "Ni una menos." Inside the tense courtroom, prosecutors orchestrate a meticulous presentation of evidence, their movements sharp and deliberate. A chilling live-stream recording dominates the display, its flickering images casting a pall over the room. The courtroom is packed, a sea of faces reflecting a mix of concern and morbid curiosity. Journalists furiously scribble notes, capturing every detail of the unfolding drama. Anxious whispers ripple through the gallery as the weight of the evidence settles upon the courtroom. Under the harsh hum of fluorescent lights, detectives weave through a labyrinth of desks, their faces illuminated by the cold glow of computer screens. The air hangs heavy with the scent of stale coffee and desperation as officers grapple with phones, their voices strained with urgency and frustration. Focused interviews unfold, each whispered question a desperate attempt to unravel the threads of a twisted plot. Every click of a keyboard echoes the relentless pursuit, a digital drumbeat in the race against time. Detectives tirelessly track down viewers of the live stream, their expressions grim as they dissect the line between passive observer and active participant. The online forum explodes with a cacophony of digital voices, a storm of opinions clashing in the virtual space. Threads dissect the case from every angle, arguments igniting like wildfire across the screen. Some users champion freedom of expression, fiercely defending the viewer's actions. Others condemn their inaction as complicity, their words sharp and accusatory. Under the harsh glare of studio lights, a polished news desk gleams, ready to deliver the night's grim headlines. The news anchor, her face etched with professional concern, faces the unwavering lens, ready to dissect the unfolding tragedy. Behind her, a screen flickers with ghostly images of online forums and blurred faces, hinting at a digital world's dark underbelly. Her voice, grave and measured, cuts through the sterile air. The case raises disturbing questions about online safety and the bystander effect. How many saw what happened and did nothing? Muffled sobs permeate the air, each room a stark portrait of sorrow. A father's desperate grip whitens his knuckles as he clutches a faded photograph, a ghost of happier times. A mother's vacant stare reflects a mind lost in the bewildering fog of disbelief. A child's silent tears carve paths down their cheeks as they clutch a worn teddy bear, seeking solace in its familiar embrace. The suffocating weight of lost blankets each family, an invisible shroud extinguishing even the faintest flicker of hope. The cold, gray light of day seeps into the prison, painting long shadows across the stark rows of cells. Inside, the suspects sit, each isolated within the confines of their own thoughts, awaiting the judgment that looms. A heavy silence permeates the air, broken only by the occasional cough or shuffle, underscoring the weight of their grim circumstances. Accused of murder, torture, and the distribution of violent material, they bear the crushing burden of their alleged crimes. Under a somber sky, a funeral unfolds in the cemetery, the silence punctuated by stifled sobs. Mourners huddle together, their faces etched with grief and a sorrow that seems to weigh heavily on the air. Each hushed whisper and tear reflects the unspoken rage simmering beneath the surface. The weight of loss hangs palpable as they pay their respects to the three girls. Flowers adorn the fresh graves, a stark contrast to the dark emotions that grip the mourners' hearts. The cemetery stands as a silent witness to the collective sorrow, a place where grief mingles with unanswered questions. In an empty room, dust motes dance in the stark light emanating from a lone phone screen. The phone lies abandoned on a dusty table, a silent sentinel in the oppressive darkness. On the screen, a live stream is frozen, capturing a final haunting glimpse of unspeakable horror. The image is a stark testament to the tragedy that unfolded, now eternally preserved in digital stillness. The silence in the room is deafening, heavy with the unspoken weight of inaction and regret. A palpable sense of responsibility hangs in the air, a burden for those who watched and did nothing.